The Women's Economic Empowerment Policy is the result of months of conferencing and exchange of ideas amongst officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, alongside other gender strategists. This capacity building session for top officials from across 11 MDAs in the state present a platform for government, development partners, and the private sector to articulate the vision required to drive the policy.
Thank you for coming. And gentlemen of the press.
And the State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation sets the tone for the implementation of the document with a call to action from public and private institutions.
Integrate the Lagos We policy into your planning operations and annual budgets. This document must not sit on the shelf. It should guide programs design, funding decisions, and performance measurements. Second, it should strengthen gender-responsive finance and procurement systems. Every budget cycle and procurement window presents an opportunity to expand access for women-led MSMEs and female entrepreneurs across sectors.
In her presentation, the Executive Director, Policy Innovation Center, argues strongly in favor of the need for the private sector to move from commitments to action in the adoption of the Women Policy document.
So where we are now with the We policy is looking at the opportunities for the future. We can strengthen access to finance. We can expand access to digital technology. We can build capacity and skills. We can begin to leverage public-private sector collaboration. We can look at the regulatory and institutional strengthening, part of what we're doing today. And finally, we can support special groups and persons with disabilities.
And for other gender advocates, it is critical for institutions to prioritize budgeting in the implementation of the Women Economic Empowerment document.
Of what use is having a fantastic implementation policy if you're not able to tell how much it will cost to implement? So what we just finished is looking at the policy, looking at the strategic pillars, looking at these objectives, prioritizing the objectives, and if we have to cost, we know that resources would always be limited. So there's a need to be able to prioritize which of the objectives should come first.
The Women Economic Empowerment Policy is expected to improve access to opportunities for women in 5 strategic pillars, including agriculture, entrepreneurship, employment, industries, education, and skill acquisition.